Hi friends, it's Laura and I'm bringing you another haul video today. This is actually a pretty respectable haul and yay, but also my body is so resentful of everything I'm doing right now. I'm very physically tired. Like I don't need to go to sleep, but I'm physically like, I just don't want to do anything. I think I have you positioned funny. Let's try that. All right, so let me show you what I got. I think it's good. First, I have this little sweater. So the colors are adorable. I love it. This is a linen and cotton blend, and it's made by Cheryl Tiegs. Well, that's the label. Cheryl Tiegs is either an actress or a model. I cannot remember. She's like 70s, 80s era, and I think that her clothing line was probably like 80s, 90s, probably associated with some kind of department store, but this is a really cute sweater. So, right. Clearly, I don't recall enough about Cheryl Tiegs. I'm sorry, Cheryl. I'm sure I love you. All right, next I have this really cute sweater. So, first of all, look at this. How adorable is this? I love the colors on all of this. It also feels like a cotton or cotton blend. Let's see. Ramian cotton blend. It's by Golden Touch. I paid $2 for this. How phenomenal is that? But the extra bonus is that this is a plus size sweater. So there we go. So excellent. Very happy about that. Put that in my show tomorrow. Let's see. Next up is, what is this? This is a dress, I think. So this was $4. This is another of these like sort of secretary style dresses, right? And you know, on the one hand, like I'm fucking done with these. I'm sick of the secretary style stuff. It's cute, but it's like I'm not into like the let's wear this to work aesthetic as much. Like whatever, I don't know. But I love the colors on this. And it was, you know, the price was right, $4, not bad. So, but mostly it was because the colors were so much fun, which is why I went with it. Clearly, I have an affinity for those. So it's cute, it's fine. And so many of these dresses also like had a belt with them that is now missing, which is also annoying, but what are you gonna do? Oh, all right, this is a little silly, but we're gonna see. I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos lately. I'm trying to find more videos that are actually specific to selling vintage clothing and kind of to Etsy. I'm not finding a lot of vintage clothing stuff, but I am finding a fair amount of like some Etsy stuff. There are way too many print on demand Etsy videos. It's very annoying. But I also did see something come up in my feed that was talking about the coquette aesthetic. It was funny because it was talking about it as a, like the hot new aesthetic, and Depop has had that in their list of aesthetics for like 800 fucking years, but whatever. You know, this person was like, it's going to be the trend of the summer. Fine. So she was talking about how to do a print on demand product for it, but this looked a lot like some of the stuff that she was trying to do, so I picked it up. We'll see. It was $2. It's very cute. Like I would call this more, you know, granny core, but I'm down to call it coquette and granny core and granny coquette core and whatever the fuck else we want to call it. I don't care, but really cute. So these are all going to be offered up in my Whatnot show first. This is made by Blair. And I'm just realizing now that I don't think I'd picked up the other Blair piece. So this Blair tag is the gray with the white script, but then there's also like a white tag with blue, more like a block letter Blair. And I never put together that those are both the same Blair. Like I always just look at the tags and I'm like, you know, but this is kind of cute, right? Look at me getting text messages. We're gonna ignore that right now. Okay, so next is this. This was full price, which is bullshit, right? God, but it's cute. It's $5. And first of all, here's the tag. So that's cool. Older Fruit of the Loom. Can't tell if I'm jostling you or if something else is. We'll see. Anyway, crew neck sweatshirt, but look at these guys on there, right? So somebody blinged it out, which is really cute. And some of these like older sweatshirts, this isn't like super heavy cotton, probably cotton poly blend. Yeah, cotton poly blend. But it's got a little bit more heft to it than some of the modern ones. But the other thing that was really exciting about this, I'm such a, whatever, I'm a nerd, but you can see that all of these embellishments are prong set, so they're not like glued on, which was extra exciting to me as well. And I thought this was really cool looking. So I got that. It'll go in the Whatnot show. $5. Another plus size item to, well, larger size. I don't know if it's plus. It's marked size 18. I haven't done any measurements. Um, this was $3. It's by R&K Originals. So, and it's a cute dress. You know, that's the top, you know, and then it's just like a brown sort of sundress, but it's got this cute white piping, and I like that scalloped edge on the top. And then it's smocked in the back. So I was having a really great conversation with someone on Instagram the other day, Goldie's Vintage, and she is a plus size vintage seller, and she models the majority of her stuff. And we've been having really good conversations. I am very appreciative of the fact that she's willing to have those conversations with me, because from my end, it's just like, yeah, I don't really know anything about plus size clothing, and there's a lot of stuff that I'll pick up because I just think it's cool. Like this little dress, for example. This is a 90s rayon dress. This is also another plus size piece, marked 26W. I love the print on this. It's got the little waist tie, so you can cinch it if you want. And, otherwise it's got kind of that teacher kind of silhouette. So sometimes stuff like that, it's pretty easy for me to pick up because it's something that I would pick up regardless of what size it was. But there are times that I find things that are not really the aesthetic that I like to offer, but it is vintage and plus size. So I start feeling like, should I pick it up just so I have plus size things to offer, right? It's not that the aesthetics of them are necessarily bad. They're just not my vibe. And I never really do well selling stuff that's like not my thing, So I'm going to try to start using her more to sort of bounce things off of. And I think that what I'll probably do is really just try to say, like, pick things up to offer to her to sell instead. And that'll help me kind of get a better feel too for some of what's desirable. But again, sometimes it's just stuff's just not my aesthetic, and it might be good for somebody else. But I have a really difficult time trying to figure out, like, I can look at a garment that's like a size 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and I can kind of judge if this is going to have like the cut that I think will be fun or flattering. There are certain things that feel a little bit more dated, or not dated, I guess, because it's vintage, but that feel a little bit more frumpy or like, old lady-ish, which I don't even like using those terms. And she and I kind of talked about some of the terminology like frumpy and matronly and things like that, which really are ultimately probably just kind of misogynistic. And I think that was a really good point that she made. But we still are all sort of trained to think this way. So I can look at sort of things that are generally in my size range and get an idea for how they are going to fit, right? And I can't do that with plus size garments because I can't tell if this is just shaped like to me, it just looks like a big box in a way. And I can't tell if it's meant to be more fitted, if it's meant to just be sort of shapeless. I think that especially earlier vintage, there was a big problem with a lot of stuff where they made a lot of plus size vintage that just looked very shapeless because they assume that women want to hide their bodies. And one of the things I love about Goldie's Vintage is that she models the things that she is selling when she is able to, and she really redefines the way that a lot of these items should be worn. And of course, if something has a lot of stretch to it, that totally changes the game for how you can get into something. But I think that that's a really important component, and it's, to some degree, I just don't get it because I'm used to dealing with my own body and my own dimensions. I mean, that's what I know how to shop for. And I think that we're all like that. We all know how to shop for ourselves. And if you're not like a pattern maker or a designer, you may have a difficult time trying to figure out what this is going to look like on another type of body. So I think it's going to be fun being able to kind of learn from her with a lot of this stuff and just to connect with another seller. She's also in Jersey now. So anyway, I think that because she and I just had these conversations, I was either a little bit more on the lookout for plus size stuff, or just the universe was like, hey, it's in you're talking about plus size, so here you go. I do have people who ask for it in some of my whatnot shows, but even when I do have it, I don't get it that frequently. And so I think that it's hard for me to attract those buyers when I only have one or two things on occasion. They're just not going to come to me, which is another reason I think that it would be better if I could pick these things up and like sort of swap with her, or even just, sell them at cost to her, because she has the audience for that. I don't have that audience. So anyway, here is another piece, which is very adorable and a little bit larger. I don't know if it's plus size or not. It doesn't have a size on it that I've found yet. Here's the tag, but I thought it was really pretty, just nice sheer blouse. Definitely like a 90s thing. It was $2.50. So again, pretty easy to offer. This dress is really cute. I think I'm going to have to try to model this even for Whatnot, because it looks like it has a really adorable silhouette, but I don't think it'll show well. Maybe it'll be fine on the mannequin. I don't know. It definitely on a hanger is like not, I can feel like I'm not getting the vibe. So, the print, whatever, right? Fine. The tag, they cut the brand out. It's mark size small. It's very like swingy. I believe this is like an empire waist type of thing. It seems like it might be more fitted in the chest. And then it's got these fun little sleeves. And then the skirt is very like flared, flippy, but it's like this 90s-ish rayon, like the crinkly kind of rayon, right? So I'm gonna try that on. We'll see if it shows properly on a mannequin, but otherwise, it's a circle skirt kind of skirt. So it's a really interesting silhouette. I almost didn't get it, and then I decided, let's see what happens. I think I did look up the RN number. It wasn't anything that I recognized. So, and this was $2.50. I don't know if I said that already. Anyway, whatever. That's that. Cool. Next, this is just like a cute little floral print t-shirt. It was $1.50. It's not like the greatest, but again, like I've been, I was thinking a little differently today. Like this is mark size large. I think that if this is worn as a really fitted t-shirt, it would be adorable. Like I think that this was probably made more for like a granny. I hate saying that because like I think that the demographic that this was intended for, this is probably like 80s or 90s, this was probably intended for like 50, 60-year-olds, and I'm 51, and I like don't identify as what I think this is targeted to at all. So but I still think of like 50-year-olds as grandmas, and I'm like, hello. Anyway, but I think that this would be really cute if it was like super fitted. Just like a nice stretchy knit, cute little springy. I don't know. So I figured, let me give it a shot. $1.50, All right, this sweater, I kind of was like, sweater. I was so physically uncomfortable while I was in this store. And I just was very cranky. But I think this is cute. Trying to get more into the spring stuff right now, but it's really soft, probably acrylic. There is the tag. It says, I forget, Victoria Magnificio, Victoria. It was $2.50. I'm saying $2.50. You know what? Yes, green. I can't remember which colors. I think blue was full price today. And 100% acrylic. I was correct. I like when I'm correct about things. Anyway, it's a cute sweater. I'm going to offer it up in my Whatnot show, but I don't know if I expect that it's going to sell or not. So, all right, this next piece, cute, but I was also conflicted by. So here it is. It's one of those Asian Cheongsam style dresses. I am so sorry if I am absolutely butchering that pronunciation, which I feel like I am, but Cheongsam, I don't know. Let's see, where does this snap want to be? So here's the tag on this. Right, very cute. Well, I think that said 34 up there. This was $6. It was full price. This is adorable. I think this is probably, I don't know, it's so hard for me to date some of these pieces. So these tags, they used these like more embroidered tags for I think a lot longer than we did. It has a metal side zipper, but these often have, the later era pieces very often have metal side zippers. I think this is maybe 90s, maybe it's 70s. I don't know. The good news is I'm going to offer it up and whatnot. I can't see what the zipper is right now. I know it's metal, but I can't see if it's like Talon or Y2K or Y2K. YKK. All right. It's not YKK, but I can't read what it is. Anyway, this is really cute. It is tiny, probably like an extra small, but it's adorable. And I think it's really pretty. And I love this kind of crap, the frog closure details. It's like this sort of embroidery. That's what the inside looks like, one of those things, right? So, really cute. And I forget what I said. It was $6, did I say? $6. So I'll probably try that on Whatnot for like 15 bucks. All right, this was cute. A little plain because it's a solid color, and we all know I like my crazy prints, but a little 70s situation, right? Metal zipper down the back. I will zip it back up so that I can show you the silhouette on this because it's cute. So it's like a maxi length, you know, prom type of dress, bridesmaid dress, whatever, right? Disco-y kind of. Straighten yourself out, girl. All right, that's the chest, very cute. And then just, you know, it's kind of like double knit polyester-y situation. This was $3.50. You got to do it. You have to. You don't have a choice. And I have another 70s dress in the show tomorrow, so they can be friends. I did keep a little haul from y'all. I had like a 10 or 12 item haul that I did not do a video for. I just got it all loaded up for Whatnot, and it's sitting on hangers and stuff, and I just don't have the energy, and I'm sorry, I love you, but I can't do it. Anyway, that's where that second 70s dress came from. All right, this dress, this is just another one of these fucking secretary bullshit dresses. Again, I really like the print. I think it's pretty. I love the colors. I was thinking of trying to make my next week's show, which for me is going to be March 21st. You guys will see this 8 months from now. I don't know. But I was thinking of trying to make that like a spring theme specifically. I thought I caught a whiff of armpit odor. Sorry. And so that was one of the reasons I picked this up. I saw this last week too, and I almost got it, but I didn't because it wasn't on sale, but this week it was, so it was $4, so yay for me. How cute is that? Okay. Next. This is a fun little shirt. I do not know what this will sell for because really quick price comparisons had it kind of all over the place, and that, you know, that makes sense, but that's fine. This was $8. But vintage Pendleton. And from what I could tell, I believe this is a 60s tag. It's got the little size down in the corner, the pure virgin wool underneath, with the wool mark and whatever, all the other crap matched. So this is a smaller size men's shirt, but I like the collar's like a little bit daggery. The size on this I think was 15 and a half, which is a men's, you know, next size. But, right, cool. It does have some moth nibbles in it, but this is also like a really perfect grunge style. Wow, did you see that? Look at that. That was nice effect, huh? Really like grunge style shirt, perfect for that. So there were some sold on eBay that were like a fucking $100, and I don't know how accurate that is. So I'm gonna hold it off. I'm not putting it in Whatnot tomorrow because I don't need to, and I can give myself some time to research it and see. I mean, it's got moth holes, so even if they were going for $100, I don't think this would. But you know, no, sorry, distracting. Anyway, I'm gonna give myself some time to research that. So next I have this cute skirt. Again, fun little colors. This was $2, right? Really pretty, great for summer. A little bit on the small side. I feel like this is like gonna be a 26-inch waist. There are no tags in this. Maybe handmade, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I guess so, because look at some of that stitching is all funny. I mean, nicely handmade, but you know, probably handmade. Feels like cotton, which is nice, and $2. It's great. So that was fun. All right, let's see. Next is this cute little dress. So this is another, this was $3. This is another like Asian style design, but this is like an Americanized version, right? Um, so probably 70s, I think. Really cute. I love the floral print on this. It's so pretty. It does have this, whatever this kind of closure here is called, but it also has a zipper closure in the center of the back. And the zipper doesn't start until somewhere lower. It doesn't start at the back of the neck. It starts like here. So it's just like a slit down the center of your back. Just makes it easier to get on and off since it's more of a fitted dress. So let's see. This is a nylon talon zipper. And I don't remember if this had tags. If it did, they weren't exciting that I found, but it was $3. And it's really pretty. Feels like, you know, like later era rayon, like not 40s rayon, you know. There's that. This one's exciting. We have some good like 60s pieces in here and a couple 70s today, so that's fun. This is a Hawaiian bark cloth dress, right? Adorable. Little sort of, you know, more A-line, boxy-ish shaped dress. This was $2.50, so yay. The brand is not one that I've seen before, but that, you know, whatever. There was like 9 billion of these brands back in the day. Lahua. So it's cute. It's got little pockets on the front. And yeah, it's adorable. Little zipper down the front. It's cute. So that'll be fun. Stick that in my whatnot show. Next, I have this. This is like an 80s preppy kind of cardigan, maybe 90s. $2. Yay. Jansen. So, right, like very like preppy high school kind of thing, you know? Very like Saved by the Bell, I think. So, which I guess is more a little bit more 90s. I graduated high school in 91, so like I get very like 80s, 90s cusp, you know? So, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, cute. This was, what, $2 also, so it's okay. That's one of those things, not really my vibe, but I feel like there are definitely people who are into that stuff, and that's easier for me to sell on Whatnot, and I think that's probably where it will sell. Of course, I'll always be prepared to list it elsewhere, but, you know. All right, this was just kind of goofy and fun, but it was cute. It's kind of like a t-shirty type of material. It's got little banded cups and dolman sleeves, little waist, ribbing at the waist, and then that's the tag. Mark size small, this was $2. So I thought it was cute embellishment. It's fun. Being nosy. My neighbors are standing outside. All right, let's see. What do we got here? So, next. These are not for me. Oh. Sorry. Getting my things all out of my way. All right. Next is this really cute little 60s era sort of cocktail style dress. This has a metal zipper up the back. Yay. And it's black with those like sort of flesh tone nude. I don't want to say nude or flesh tone. Beige. Call it beige. Whatever. Anyway, appliques. So I feel like these, yeah, they're not quite sheer. No, they're not. And then I mean, they kind of are, but there's so much busyness with the lace pattern over it that it's basically not sheer. This was $6. Happy to pay $6 for this. Really cute. It feels kind of like linen. I don't know if it is, but I didn't find any tags in it yet, but that's okay. It's really pretty. So that was fun. I like finding some of the earlier pieces. I don't know why I keep getting excited about it, because I feel like that's not what Whatnot people want. They're all into like 60s and 70s groovy, hippie, psychedelic, prairie kind of stuff, you know. Like this I think will do well. This is a little hostess style dress. This was $8. And, right, so like for me personally, the colors of this print aren't quite my vibe. Like I like a little bit more, you know, pinky purple, blue, springy kind of colors. These are more moody, dark fall in my opinion, but people like it. Metal zipper down the back. This is like this very specific sort of like, I feel like it's like a nylon jersey fabric, and it's got these little sort of ridgy things in it. It's cool though. I like it. It's very, I don't want to say silky, but kind of, you know, it has a nice drape to it. So this was fun. And it looks a little bit big, maybe a size medium, but maybe, I don't know, I might be smoking something. But anyway, it's cute. So got that. Everybody's getting very, what is, oh, that's what this is. I forgot about this. All right, this is really fun. This is one of those plus size pieces that I do not question picking up because it's amazing. Regardless of whose body it's supposed to be fitting. It's so cool. Carol Little. And this was $8. And at first I was like, yeah, it's okay. I don't know. All right, I'll show you. So you can hear it jingling. Here it is, right? So it's this, the body of it, but it's got this like sewn on vest situation with these little beads dangling at the bottom, making all sorts of noise. And, you know, I was like, oh, that's a cute dress. Like, it's fine. I don't know. Do I want to get it? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure. And then jumpsuit. So it's like, okay, have to get it. Wide leg jumpsuit. It's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's really fun. And you can make all sorts of fun noise and annoy your coworkers. All right. This was, I said it already, I think $8. It's marked, so it's weird because it's marked Carol Little, oh, dresses, okay. And it's 20W is the size. I thought it was marked petite for a second. I'm so over the petites stuff. The 90s loved throwing the word petites around when it did not apply. And it's, I'm so accustomed to ignoring the petites marker that like when I actually find something that has petite proportions, it throws me way off. And I was like, why is this not fitting my dress form? Because it's petites. So anyway, all right, these are really fun. I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I'm gonna sell them, but I don't know from a styling perspective, but we'll see. These are shorts, right? But they are sheer, like, so probably was part of some kind of a set at some point, you know, little suit set. And I don't think anybody cut the lining out. It doesn't look like they did, but maybe, no, I don't know. I love it. I love that they're sheer. They're small. They're probably an extra small. And this is $2. So not really my normal pattern, but the fact that they're like sheer Georgette shorts, I was like, how can I not get that? It's amazing. So anyway, really cute. That we're getting down to the end. Let me see what's down there. You know, normally I like to save one of my favorites for last. I didn't do that today, so I'm sorry, but that's okay. I will show you this. I got this. So this is not, I'm not selling this. This is a Contempo Casuals. I picked this up for another seller who's just like super into like 90s Contempo. And I saw this last week and I almost messaged her about it and then I didn't. Like, I was just like, yeah, I don't think, like she loves that label, but I don't know if this is like to me, this is just like, okay, it's a flannel shirt, big whoop. But it has like this drawstring. It's more of a jacket with the drawstring waist. And so today I sent her a picture and I was like, hey, is this anything that you want? Just like for, you know, what it costs. And she was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Yes. And I was like, okay. So I didn't even realize it had a fucking hood. I think that'll be exciting for her. Anyway, so this is just for her and I'll, you know, send that to her, but it was fun. And it's another good reminder of like, you know, I see this and I'm like, meh. And then there's somebody else who not only likes it, but like loves it and is super excited about it. So, you know, that's always fun. Let's see, just a slip, nothing out of the ordinary, but it was like $1 and it's got great detail on it, which I love. One of the things that's really fun to do with black slips like this, I might try and just list this one as is. We'll see. I don't know. Because it's got so much great detail. Maybe not. I've done a couple times where I bleached it. I just throw the whole slip in bleach, let it sit for probably way too long. And then the lace details will bleach out differently. And then a lot of times like the nylon of the slip itself stays dark. And then the lace parts bleach out to either like a burgundy or a copper color. Those have been my experiences so far. So this would probably be a really fun piece to do that with. Like I said, it was like $1. It might have been 50 cents. It was ridiculously cheap. And then my last piece, another plus size piece. And this was with the skirts. And there were actually 2 of these prints, but here's the tag, right? It's marked, I think 18.20. This was $2. And again, like this type of print is not my, like I don't get excited about this. But the reason that I got this was because it's pants. So wide leg pants, again, printed wide leg pants, super fun. There was a skirt in this pattern. I didn't get it because it just didn't, I just didn't want to. The only reason that I was thinking about getting it was because it was plus size and matched those pants. But anybody who's buying those pants, I don't know, like I wasn't feeling it. So I didn't get those. My cat's being destructive, but that's my entire haul today. So I spent about $113 on that. Crazy town. But I really, as usual, need to get to work listing. It's so late for me today. It is almost 5 o'clock. I had to go pick up medication for my cat, and then I had to come home and quickly wrap and ship a couple packages. And so I'm super behind today on working on my show for tomorrow. Thankfully, I do have, I always want to put 30 new items. I have about 14 already listed and photographed in there. So I'm a little bit ahead of the game, but I'm still going to have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to try and get to that, even though I do not want to, but I need to. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope that I will see you again soon.